Hi, I'm Brent Haynes with Woodsound Flutes, and I am so pleased to be able to introduce you to 3 flutes today. The first flute I'm holding in my hand is a mid-G. It's made from box elder burl. It's been color enhanced to have this outrageous color. It is just spectacular. We have an ebony mouthpiece, copper banding on either side of the white veined black stone with silver dots inlaid in it. The turtle is his body is made out of snakewood. We've got the white veined black stone for the shell. And look at this. I have been wanting to do this forever. But I knew it was good. I believe I tried this. I may have actually done this once with turquoise or something. I think I did try it a long time ago. But when I saw this flute, just this much of the flute, not the totem, I said, this is the time. We are definitely doing copper inlays on that shell. And I'm just blown away. So when I saw the pictures that I put up on the website of the flute, they just, they just tugged on all of the things in me that feel good. And they just made me feel good. I really love it. And that's how the flute does too. It's just fabulous. Anyways, let me play it for you. You can get an idea what it sounds like. Wow. What a gorgeous instrument. Let me share the next one with you. I'm kind of excited about this space where I'm doing this recording. One of my friends that does some work with me told me about these sound diffusers that you can build, passive sound diffusers, and use them for walls and whatnot. And basically just a bunch of boards at different levels with different angles and whatnot, so that there's not a good reflective surface to push sound back at you. And so my intention is to line everything here with sound diffusers. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work in the shelves, but that's my intention. And then, over the years, we have collected up so much different art and crafts that people have made, instruments. And so I'm going to bring them down here and we'll decorate with it. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. Anyways, the flute in my hand is Brazilian rosewood. We've got Ambonia burl, and this is a piece of our older Ambonia burl. And if you look at this, you can see it is gorgeous, gorgeous. But it doesn't have the same degree of figure that the Dream Ambonia has. But it's really lovely. It is really lovely. Isn't that beautiful? Anyways, Brazilian rosewood, very difficult to get. We've got some copper inlays on it, the copper legs, silver flute. We've got the white veined turquoise. I actually think of this as more of a cloud turquoise. Every time I see it, it makes me think of clouds because you got that white mixed in with the blue. It's just so beautiful. And our little Cocopelli moon hanging out. fabulous. Brazilian rosewood is so responsive. Many of the rosewoods are like this, but Brazilian's probably, it's got to be one of, if not the top tone wood in the world, it's one of the top tone woods in the world. And what I hear when I'm playing the flute is I hear every pass that the breath makes as it's going into the instrument to create the tone. And everything that it goes through gets projected on out to me, instead of it being absorbed into the flute wood, which can happen with like a softer wood where it kind of attenuates it and makes the flute sound actually softer than it really is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The last flute I get to share with you is a totally different look. The flute is made out of walnut. We've got maple on the mouthpiece, end cap, and bear totem. My shop manager had an idea of carving the flute so that it looked like it was carved with a knife, and which is different from the look that we have on our Taos Old Style and Rustic flutes. And I think it looks absolutely fabulous. I wasn't sure, honestly, before it was finished. I just wasn't really sure if I was going to love it. But I do. I love it. And then, carry the same idea and theme into the bear totem. And one of the other things that I really love about it, we've got the Taos Old Style mouthpiece. All of the maple has our finish on it and is polished to a high gloss. But the walnut is left, it actually has been polished as well on our polishing wheel. But the result that produces is this beautiful satin look that contrasts with the shine of the maple. And I just think it's very, very cool. I play that song on all of the sound files that we make for the website. I play that song on all of the sound files on the website, well, most of them, if they're a minor tune flute. And typically I'll follow that up with a jazz piece called Spring, and just to kind of have some different options, different sorts of sound, and to help judge what the flute is good at, and where it's gonna fit well, as you're considering and listening to sound files and trying to figure out which is the right instrument for you. But it's really hard for me not to jump right into Spring after playing it, Zuni Sunrise. So yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful flute. Gosh, I would love to help you get your flute, get your Woodsounds flute. If you're thinking about something, if one of these three is calling to you, by all means, go ahead and get that flute. Let's get it on out to you. These are great instruments. But if you have an idea or some concepts that maybe have been bouncing around in your head, and you want to talk about them and try and figure out if there's a design, a flute in there that you need, I'd be absolutely delighted to do that with you. It's my favorite part of my job, quite honestly. I love working with the woods. I love doing all of that. But I really love helping people take little seeds of thought and turn those into something where we've got a design, and then taking that and making it real, and being able to make the world a little more beautiful, one flute at a time. Whether you're dreaming of your first native flute or wanting to create some custom instrument, Woodsounds is where your dreams can be made real. My name is Brent Haynes, and you can reach me at 801-822-1415 or brent@woodsounds.com. Have a great day.